So I wanted to make this video sort of almost like a rant, but sort of it like just has some sort of connection, like at least some sort of structure towards it. So here's the thing. Life is simple. It's really not that complicated. It's not at all something that I could see, you know, it's I can't really see anything more simplistic than just, life's answers. Fuck, dude, what the hell is my family doing? I don't know if you guys could hear that, but um the thing is that life's answers are all simple. It's all simple. The problem is we make things complicated because sometimes we put emotion in it. And that's not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. Because I think emotion, humans are emotional. All living creatures have some sort of feelings, and feelings get hurt. Sometimes you trudge past through some things, but here's the thing. I get this a lot from my mom, but look, shit's simple. It's simple. It's straight. I sometimes I get straight. I am really straightforward, only because the answers are there. It's there. Um, it's all there. Um, I don't really see what how else to really frame it. And that's not to say that I'm expecting anybody to know the answers right away. I don't expect anybody to know the answers. Um, the thing is that when you do find the answer, everything, you could put an entire thesis, you could put an entire grounding behind it. But once you truly, most honestly break it down to the last sentence, you have your answer, and it's just all right there. Everything. It's not hard. Look, some people don't take action because of insecurities, fear, just like, what if this happened or whatever, but what if it didn't happen? What if you put it in that framework? Um, it's like simple. It's simple because it is simple. It sounds simple because it is simple. It's really not entirely all. Like, if you just stop valuing the voices in your head, or stop, like, just listening to other people who, by the way, listening to other, I'm not saying, like, fuck what everyone thinks. I'm saying fuck what people think if they're trying to take you down, or if, maybe they have some broken parts that they're trying to fix. And look, again, this is one man's opinion. I'm not expecting you to take this, you know, take what I'm saying and use it and apply it. I'm not, and look, you can take it however you want, but at the end of the day, it's simple. It's simple. Just break everything down. I mean, even Albert Einstein said, like, if you if you can't break it down to its most simplest form, or like you can't explain it to a 5-year-old, then you probably don't understand it yourself. It's that simple. Life's answers are there. It's there. You gotta find them, but you can't get 100 people's opinions and shit and then make it into this huge thing and just overblow it. Just, you can't do that anymore. It's just not there. I don't see it. I don't see it. I really don't. It's, and look, I can expand on that, you know, and expand on my ideas and my answers. Like the other day, there was someone who asked, do long distance relationships work? And everybody had their own little essay, spiel, or whatever. I just said it doesn't work. I just said plain and simple doesn't work. Um, that's to say that I've seen. That's not to say that it doesn't work entirely. I could expand on that. But if you ask, but in the way that he was saying, especially since he said it over a long period of time, it doesn't work. He gave all the context, straight up said, doesn't work. And people get mad over that. And rightfully so. You know, I get it. You really want them to succeed and really try something. And I want to deter people to do it, but look, I also don't want people to be in a relationship and for it to not work out. I don't want for people to, you know, I don't want to. In a sense, it's not really responsibility, but it's in a sense I would feel bad if that happened. If I was to give out false hope. Wow, I'm really close. If I was to give out false hope, that's something that I don't know if I could be able to do. Again, I'm not an expert in everything. I don't think anybody is, even in relationships, because a relationship in 1980 can be different than a relationship in 2020. Advent of the internet, interests, you know, economics have changed. You know, I don't really see, you know, people are staying inside more. You know, people aren't really going to movie theaters. I get it. Some of that may be changing. I don't know. And it's fine to not know, but this is from my experience of just observing people. Can it work? Sure. You know, there were people that were saying I've been in it for 3 years, but you know, consistently you know, visiting the people really makes it work out. Sure, fine. But you know what? Here's the thing, specifically, long distance relationships in the macro is not meant to be forever. It's not meant to be forever. Um, I feel like in people who were born before my time, uh, might be able to give some insight into this. But when you have something like the internet, I feel like it's a lot less intimidating, and I feel like it's a little bit more not accepting, but it's a lot more easier to do. But I still don't see it working because humans are just really super not insecure, but they need human interaction. I mean, look, I'm in the Bay Area. You know, I go on light rail. I see all these techies. I see all these programmers who are miserable because they don't know how to socialize. I'm miserable because I don't know how to socialize. And you know, with this whole, you know, quarantine, it's gotten even worse. You know, and I feel like from my experience talking with people, you know, video chats work, you know, voice calls work. I'm really glad and grateful for that. But interaction and just touch in general, it's not there. You don't have that. You really don't have that. I don't. And look, you could call me a pessimist. You could literally call me an idiot for all I care. I don't care. But look, I mean, there's still some sort of the human condition that we can't digitize. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. There's parts of us that we can't digitize. We can't digitize you know, things that hurt us, things that, do all this stuff. But it's already at 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that.